That is called avoidance. That is called avoidance. Yeah. Not proactive. I know sometimes when we are trying to say, oh, can I answer this later? But we are human after all, right? Sometimes, maybe it's not wrong. When you're not in a really good mood, maybe. But you have to call back lah. You have to call back lah, right? It doesn't mean that you don't want to accept it at all. You know, when you are in the toilet, surely you cannot answer it when you are in the toilet, right? I'm not saying that while you're driving, you need to answer. Look at the situation. Yeah. But of course, you have to call them back. Yeah? Because would you know that if a client, because the number will come up.
If you're in Singapore number, then no, it's.
Yeah, we know lah, +65.
Yeah, +65, you know lah. You know, because you never know, you suddenly got all the scammers calling you, so you also give up, right? You know, so but the scammers calling, all those, you know. So how do you handle these difficult phone calls? Maybe somebody can do a bit of sharing. How about you?
I would usually listen to what they have to say first.
Of course, listening is very important, right?
Because I know if let's say they're frustrated or what, I'll just listen.
Yeah.
And then what's that sound? Oh.
Maybe
It's not Mimi.
Burung.
Yeah.
Not Mimi, eh?
Yeah, so I'll listen to them and see like based on the problem and try to offer a solution or something. Yeah, just to ease them.
Yeah.
Because no point giving them a problem or like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they are frustrated.
They are already frustrated.
And remember, put ourselves in their shoes.
Situation,
Yeah.
yeah.
If we are in their shoes, also we will be frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Because we'll be stressed. When I'm going to get all these documents, you know, my movement will be affected. You know,
Correct.
these people will have all this worry. You know, so listening is definitely one of the skills that everyone needs to have. Yeah. Of course, communication is good, but listening is equally important. Yeah, equally important. Hear them out lah.
Correct.
Hear them out. I mean, hear them out. Yeah. Normally you would let them do the talking first. Did they ever be, angry and be rude in any instances that,
not all the time.
Yeah, but you will have once in a while. You will have that kind of remarks.
Yeah.
They
Coming
didn't,
from
right?
there.
Most of our saying like they didn't, but
No, but
if they are not happy, they will escalate.
Oh, they will escalate to the GMS
They
lah.
are professional lah kan.
Professional lah.
To the whole world.
To the whole world. They CC to everyone.
Same like
Yeah.
like my client too. Remember Joe? They never scolded me or whatsoever, but they escalate.
They escalate. Yeah. Okay.
So how do you manage it?
Because they have.
How do you manage that? Yeah.
She calls me. Sure.
How do you manage that? Okay. Well,
We have that. This one lah.
yeah. Okay. You know that they are not happy, but they never scold you. But
No, sometimes we didn't even know about Rizal because after that they will receive a feedback, like after we complete their program, so they will receive cutters. So they will receive a feedback form from cutters. So this is where they put their feedback.
okay.
And then we know.
Okay.
Right?
They only do it at the end rather than.
No, some they do it like that. Bank issue.
Almost complete that one, almost because housing
No,
done.
before the remember me, you said before.
Yeah, but then after that kan, remember when I received
Yeah, I mean after also she
the feedback form.
Yeah, because every end of completion there will always be a feedback form on the Pathfinder services, right?
Yeah.
So only then you're really not happy, yeah? You're really not
But
happy.
sometimes even
No.
the GMC knows that the client is difficult, they themselves know.
Yeah.
They would
They give
sympathize enough.
it's like
Yeah, of course. I mean, human beings, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone is the same.
Correct.
Some people are very demanding or not being reasonable enough, And so you will get one or two of them. Hopefully, it's not that many of them.
Hopefully,
So in Miasnya ni, what they only put it in the feedback form at the end of the services completion.
Then we have to-
But do you anticipate that they would say that, or is it a surprise to you?
Not really. It was
Not really lah,
surprise.
because before that I've got received like one email like our GMC inform, okay, the customer not happy because of this that. We know lah. So when we receive the feedback form too,
you anticipate that lah.
Yeah.
But from your phone call with him, he never scolded or her, him or her ni. Her.
We didn't communicate. We communicate via email.
Okay, never over the phone. Okay.
For first time lah, initial email. but then after that, this is like miscommunication with consultant also. The FC, because they send an email with no
no, they updated wrong information to me.
like
okay.
no, when I read it, like no full stop.
Not using clear. Not using clear lah. They need to
Yeah.
come to this program.
Correct.
Okay.
Rosa, kan? Sean, you
What
It's a text
what do you
message.
expect?
No, email. I just, text.
Texted you.
Whatever it is, it must be,
Yeah. This is where miscommunication lah.
Yes.
Right. This is all miscommunication. Remember, miscommunication will always create all these issues.
Yeah.
So especially when you deal with the GMC and then GMC deal with the. This is where sometimes it is good to have everyone in the loop. There is pros and cons lah for all this. Yeah. So but as you said, it all depending on the client lah, whether they allow you to communicate directly or not, right? So this is phone call. So anyone else wants to share any? I know dengan immigration any.
Immigration normally escalation because of they are coming beyond approval.
Okay.
Yeah, because we in our email we have the step of the process. So every time we will explain on what's the next step, what's the next step. So once we did the submission, we will update. So we have submitted and then wait for 15 to 21 working days. And then after approval, and then once approved, we will give another email of the approval letter and the approval email, so they need to proceed with the visa for coming to Malaysia. Some of them, during the application is submitted, they come to Malaysia, and then they expect that they are in Malaysia, and then the approval will be granted to them.
Okay.
Then when we advise them to go out and then re-enter again with the visa, and then they start escalate. So that's the thing.
Okay.
So obviously, of course, we need to do the chronology and everything.
Chronology of events
to back up
and
our side. But sometimes, if let's say some of the signee is very fussy, is like keras kepala.
But if they know, we already set their expectation, like how many days. They know, right?
They know. Then we need to inform. We need to inform to the IAC or the GMC that this is we already informed. Yeah. So this is managed by the signee. So if let's say the signee don't want to move out and then coming back to Malaysia, we need to cancel the application. And then if we cancel, then signee will be blacklisted. Then no choice.
Yeah.
He need to do.
Yeah. But do you advise the signee what needs to be done already, right?
Yeah,
already. But they did not follow the advice.
They don't follow the advice. This is the
That is the problem lah, kan?
Yeah, we did with them. So they thinking that Malaysia rule is easy for them to.
Yeah. This is where expectations must be set up early, right? Yeah. I don't know, Mimi, anything that you want to share? Have you encountered similar?
Yes, familiar.
Familiar the situation? Maybe you can share any phone calls that something that if possible you do not want to receive anymore. Yeah?
Yes.
Maybe you can share?
Sometimes I receive call on weekends. Can you hear me now?
Very good.
Very clear.
What do you do differently? Now you're very clear.
Oh, I turn off the
Ada speaker. Tadi tak ada Okay, now.
Tadi aku belum pasang.
laptop speakers now.
Now since your speaker is good, I want to hear your voice now from now on.
Okay, sometimes last time I receive a call on weekends.
Weekends.
Yes, a signee stuck at the airport.
Alamak.
We proceed for the endorsement, and then suddenly the assignee want to go out without informing us, and then immigration starts there, and then they keep calling, oh Mimi, please help us, we are stuck here. So I just said, pass the phone to the officer, and then the officer said, oh, this assignee, the process is still ongoing, so how come she want to go out without telling you? I said, yeah, we are not.
You're not aware of that. Yeah.
They are not informing us, but before that we had mentioned, do not leave country before everything settled. But they just think, oh, easy, we can do it.
Ada kelas pada ni.
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
So, after that, sorry sir, we cannot do anything. You have to follow our rules. And then only after that, they follow the rules. So maybe, that's the problem. I keep receive this call few times. But now I think they learn from the lesson.
So like every time they want to try their luck.
Yeah, they want to try their luck. Maybe they say, I'll try lah.
They keep saying, oh, we are engineer here. You know what I am here. Oh, I say,
Engineer can do anything they want, is it?
yes, that's why. Yeah, they keep mentioning, you know who I am, Mimi. You know who I am. Yeah, this is not because of your position. We have to follow our rules. This is Malaysian, sir. I say.
Okay.
So in the end, we have to
When
follow
they're the
rules.
top guys, they think they can.
They think they are of a high rank, they can do anything that they want, they have to respect the laws of the country. Right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's why.
so in that situation, how do you feel? I mean, I'm sure you are stressed also as well. You still crazy stressed.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
we
course,
can.
I'm resistant, but I have to be patient. Of
course,
course, I have to control. I have to control my person. So sorry, sir, we cannot do anything now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you have
yeah.
to follow immigration rules. So either your ticket was burnt or you can maybe to change to another date. I only can give that solution to them.
Okay.
So-
But when they call you, do they sound angry as well? This Chinese?
Yes, I received one Chinese. He scolded at me. I said, no, sir, you cannot scold at me. I don't know what's going on there. And then you didn't inform us earlier. I did mention to you, you are not allowed to exit country before everything settled. Oh,
Yeah.
I have urgent things to do. All these things. I have family day. I have.
Okay.
So I cannot carry it.
Yeah.
So you cannot say this is last minute. So we also have rules here. So you have to follow our rules. Sorry, sir. And at least you said, okay, never mind. I have to follow. Yes, of course. You cannot do it like anything. Pathfinder cannot do anything. I say, yeah. At first he keep blaming, oh, Pathfinder don't want to help him or something like that. And then when I talk to HR, this is not our problem actually.
Exactly.
And then he said, yeah. I understand now. My director is problem. She said like that. So she agreed. She agreed with me.
After that,
We mentioned earlier.
So Mimi, maknanya it means that the assignee call you directly, and then you also call their company name HR. Macam mana? Can you say that again?
Yes. Because the director called me directly. That means that actually the HR don't know the situation.
Oh, the HR also don't know.
At the first. And then after that I called the HR, I emailed her, I text her, and then she called me back. I said, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I received a call from your director saying that immigration officer stopped him at airport. He's not allowed to travel. I said, yes, of course. Because his application is under processing. So he only allowed to travel after everything is clear. So she said, yeah. She also don't know his director is going out.
Okay. These expatriates,
This
they
is
are
a personal
expected to
information.
inform everyone, right? When they go out of the country.
Correct.
Okay.
Especially while the process is still
It's
processing.
still ongoing, right?
Yes,
Alright,
still ongoing.
alright.
He has to inform us. But I did inform earlier, he are not allowed to travel while this processing. But he don't care. he want to try like
He thinks he's somebody.
Yeah. This is a director. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah.
yes,
You know?
yes, that's why.
Alright.
So we have to.
Yeah. But this is the skill that everyone needs to have, right? I mean, how to handle
Yes, that's why.
difficult phone
That's
calls.
why we have to be patient. You cannot scold even.
Even though it's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
fault, I mean, of course you cannot say in their face, right? You know, you have to
Yes, of
do
course.
it in a proper manner.
Yes.
Yeah, do it in a
Yes.
diplomatic
You have to
way.
control the situation.
Yes.
So just slow down your voice.
Yeah. That's very important.
Try to
Yeah?
solve that. Yes.
Mm.
So that's why if we cannot do anything, so just apologize, even though if not
It's
our
not your
mistake.
fault.
That's it.
Yeah. Just apologize.
Yes. This is what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, sir. I cannot do anything from our side. So you have to follow our immigration Malaysia rules. That's it. Because no point to argue to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no way
That's right.
the immigration will give an exception for his case. No way.
Of course,
You
for
know,
sure,
because
no way.
you will create a precedent. Yeah, you will create a precedent to you know,
Yes.
and the immigration officer will get into trouble as well. Yeah, if
Yes,
they allow
right,
that
right.
to allow you to travel. Okay, thanks Mimi for the sharing. Anyone else apart from immigration? Maybe with housing agent, with the I don't know, assignee who have yet to arrive here. Maybe their employment pass is still not ready. I do not know. Anyone else that can share a little bit?
Typically, employment pass will be done by their company itself.
Oh,
so
employment
we
pass
don't
done by
really
their
get
company.
that, Yeah.
Oh. You tak buat employment pass, you're only immigration.
Unemployment pass, but for this case, some of the client, the relocation we assist, but the immigration they use other vendor.
Under vendor.
The vendor or their own HR. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is.
Do you know different company has different?
Yeah.
Different company have different policies. Sometimes they do it
Some
themselves.
companies use both services. Some companies just use one of each of us, one of the services. Yeah.
Okay. So the
Yeah, so
condition-
basically,
what happened?
I have an Australian assignee. He's already here and he's looking for houses in Desa Park City.
Yeah.
So our realtor sent him a list of houses already, and then he came back with his own list of houses. So basically, what happens when they source online is our realtor has to co-broke with this other agent.
Exactly.
But the problem in Desa Park City is a lot of the agents there do not want to co-broke with outside agents.
Outside agents.
So when our realtor contacted all these other agents, most of them did not even respond to him. Some just single take, he's probably blocked on their WhatsApp, I don't know. So
If
the
you don't want to
assignee called
cooperate lah.
me yesterday and he said, but I contacted all these other agents and they responded to me, so I don't understand why your realtor is saying that they're not responding to him.
Yeah.
Then I, of course, to navigate the situation, I have to explain to him that yes, they will respond to you, they will respond to me as well. And of course, at the end of the day, if you confirm a property that is with an outside agent, we can assist with the documentation and all, but the only thing that we cannot guarantee is the after sales service.
Exactly.
So if there are defects in the house, if there are repairs to be done, we don't know how responsive this outsourced agent is going to be, which is why we generally recommend going with our panel realtor because he will follow up very closely. So I think the best way to in these situations is to manage expectations. At the end of the day, we don't get the blame for something that we didn't even do. So he wasn't rude, but he sounded a bit frustrated on the phone. So I said, yes, I can assist with arranging the viewing and all, but the only thing we cannot guarantee is the after sales service.
So you're in a way you're handling that in a very good way. Anyone else? Ada share anything that
Wairi,
huh?
boleh share Wairi's case? Tadi tu yang share.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that one. I don't know, maybe Miss, do you have anything
No,
from
I
your
don't.
past
I
experience?
don't deal with any of these.
You're the boss. Let them handle, right? So you basically they will come to you for direction. For
Or they will sit together and discuss if there is an issue. You know what I mean? Issue.
Anything that they need to escalate.
Yes,
to you?
then they will. Come and sit and
For example,
discuss.
what kind of escalation that they
For
go to you?
approval, like
Approval.
Payments.
Payment. Sometimes like the assignee, like because if let's say we upfront any payment, we need to charge them 7% admin fee. But sometimes if it's like usually that's like company, but if it's like directly through the assignee, sometimes we like sort of like understand the situation, so we'll just omit the 7%.
Okay,
So allow us straight out, would she allow that?
because for any exceptions, you need to ask, of course. For those which is within the standard, you can decide. Anything that is more than that, of course, you need to consult. That's fair. Okay, so phone calls and difficult situations. Alright, so you need to focus on. I'm sure you do confident. You do what we call. Of course, when you call them, clear, confident, and receive. Clear, confident, and customer centric. A well-structured call saves time, reduces repeat calls. Because
Correct.
repeat calls would be a waste of everyone's time. Okay, and of course, at the end of the day, it builds connection and it builds trust. Alright. Normally, this I think quite common. Of course, surely you don't just go straight to the point, right? Of course, you need to greet. How are you and everything and all those, right? Alright. Greet warmly. Of course, introduce yourself if it's the first time, But if you already know, then more of a greeting. You already know. In fact, the number come out, you know already. Who's calling? Okay. And of course, similar with emails. Of course, there must be a reason why you call. You don't call for fun, right? You're not asking him to go for a pickleball match or anything like that, right? It's for a purpose. Okay? And of course, ask the right questions. Same. Actually, it's quite similar to email structure. Actually, in a way, it's quite similar. There must be a purpose. But I like to use this FIN model. What is FIN model? Is this the first time that you hear this?
Yes.
FIN, facts, impact, next step. Talk about the facts. What is it that you're talking about? What is the impact? Because in your line of business, Yeah, normally you call because of an issue or whatever it is. What's the impact? I think in your situation just now, yeah, the facts. You mentioned the facts, yeah, that you cannot, for those who are not your panel, is it?
Yeah, panel.
Not your panel. So there's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the fact?
Yeah.
And then she mentioned about the impact after sales. Remember? There's a fin there.
Yeah.
There's a fin there, right? You might not realize it. You're doing it actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking about the structure.
Yeah.
And there will always be a next step, right? Okay. After that, you said you agree to.
I will assist you with the
You
house
okay?
viewing, yeah.
There is a next step, right?
Mhm.
Remember? There's a fin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else? Do you notice there's a fin in any of your conversation? Huh? Sean, tak ada fin ah? Mesti your call definitely have fin, right?
Go on lah, but I probably didn't realize that.
Yeah, of course, everything will have fin. This is the theory.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have fin lah. If you don't have fin, sometimes, some people don't have fin, they only have FI. After that, N don't have. What's the next step? Don't know. Dia jadi fee je. N tak lah. That's why the repeat phone call coming in. Because what do we agree that day, right? Because you do not have fin, you only have FI. Yeah? And then sometimes no impact also have. Just give the fact and then okay lah, bye lah, see you. IN also don't have.
Yeah.
So that's why repeat phone call will come in.
Correct.
Yeah. So what do you call it? Effective phone call must have a fin. Yeah. Alright. I mean, as know with immigration, of course, fin is a must. There must be an action. There must be something that needs to be done, right? When you meet the immigration, you don't meet them for fun, right? Yeah. If possible, you don't want to meet them, right? You meet them for fun. Oh, suka. I mean, seronok minum kopi. But I'm sure, no. But it's in real life, it's normal lah. You need to build that relationship.
Yeah.
You need to build that relationship. I mean, it's anywhere in life, if you have that connection with someone, the work will be much easier.
Yeah.
Betul tak, Of course, you need to know these people, right? You hari raya, maybe you have to go to their house. I do not know. How do you connect with this immigration? How do you make that kind of
Yeah,
connection?
immigration.
Immigration you have to, I mean.
Banyak. Open house.
Oh, immigration.
Takkan nak house.
No, I mean.
Email collection.
Takkan tak ajak ke? Cakap dengan kita. Takkan kita pergi sekali.
Coffee, chit-chat coffee,
Normally the open house is internal.
Internal.
Internal among them.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I do not know. Do you go for makan-makan?
Sometimes makan-makan is
HR,
very difficult lah.
Difficult.
So we just
What do we do?
we are more on the talkative on the counter or
On the counter. Okay, because you deal with people on the counter.
So because we recognize them, we also recognize.
Okay, because familiar face.
Yeah,
Familiar face.
And also we are we have frequently, I say like every day or every week, 3 or 4 times we meet with them. So in the meantime, we can create a bond with them.
Create a bond with
Yeah,
them.
and also
You need.
What
like
kind?
the back officers, so we have some of them with their phone number also. If let's say
They give you their handphone number?
yeah, actually they call us.
Oh.
If they have any
And
issue.
then they immediately
Yeah.
save the number.
So if
This is
they-
very important.
We got them.
You got them, oh, that's
We
good.
got the number.
But
So it's a-
you have that connection there
Yeah.
already lah. after that.
But now because since now they have the policy or the changing or shifting.
Shifting again.
So this is sometimes we get them and then they change to
another officer.
But I think Mimi is quite a lot of officer. She got
Mimi?
in Penang because Penang is
Smaller.
like a smaller.
Maybe
extent
macam mana?
office.
I mean the people in the immigration there, you are apa? BFF with them? Good friends with them?
Now no more.
No more.
No more.
What happened?
Now no more.
Why?
Because a lot of new
Oh, new
officer now.
new officer. Just like you're saying lah. Oh, they change
No, they
their
have to
personnel.
change one every 6 months.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have
I
to
understand.
Change department.
They change. Yeah,
So
because-
that's why no more BFF.
No more. So how do you
So we have to start with new connections.
start from scratch lah? You have to start with a new.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But how do you build that network? How do you build that good relationship? If you can share with us, how do you build that?
Good relationships.
How do you build that? Because it's very important, right? With immigration, network counts. Definitely.
Yeah, but for me, sometimes the way you talk to them, asking, pleasing them, but I'm
Yeah.
not give some souvenir or something like
Oh
that.
no, that one is already bragging.
No give policy.
There's no give policy.
Ask them for help. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
the way you talk to them
Yeah,
lah,
of course,
mostly like that lah.
It's how we talk to them.
Yeah.
You know, you must be very
But I
respectful.
also respect if they cannot help us, they will talk to us nicely, and then we have to understand that. So sometimes I will ask politely lah, most to say politely lah, to ask their help, something like that. Usually it's like that. Yeah.
Because
call
with
them,
my-
asking for their help.
Because I understand they also have their policy, right?
Yes,
Sometimes we
yes.
try to get it faster. Sometimes, you know lah. I mean, assignees,
Yes,
everything
yes,
wants fast,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
You know, so
Yes, of course.
you can
So,
ask, but you can try lah.
Yes. So I explain now why we need to expedite this process or something like that. So we just justify to them why we need this to be expedite. Then they will help us. Maybe lah if they can help us, so they will help us. So
Okay.
that's it. If they can, so they will tell, oh sorry, I cannot help you on this. So we have to follow the rules lah. That's it.
So you have to respect their decision lah. Yeah.
Yes, not menekan-nekan.
Of course you cannot.
Menekan-nekan
I know. Client can press you, but you cannot press the
Yes.
immigration.
Of course,
Right?
yes.
Yeah,
That's right. We have to polite. Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
respect them. That's it.
Yeah, clear, good. But anyone in particular that you know well there in the immigration that you always communicate, you have the handphone number, just like Asnu ada handphone number.
Dia ada ex-boyfriend immigration.
Oh, yes, you got an ex-boyfriend there?
Boyfriends.
No more. They change after 6 months.
Boyfriends.
Boyfriends. Yeah. Okay.
Problem actually.
Problem, Alright.
Another problem coming up is the.
Don't create a new problem. Okay.
No.
Alright. So.
Okay.
What are the do and don'ts before we call? Of course, we need preparation. Sometimes jot what to write. Kadang-kadang, if we call without preparing, we will forget.
Correct.
Yeah, I have that problem sometimes. I forgot to ask that question. I forgot
I
to
like
ask
to make
question.
it like a script.
It's better.
Make notes.
To put notes. Okay, before you call, don't just straight.
Yeah.
Put a point.
Yeah.
Think about what you want to say. Yeah, jot down first.
Yeah.
Alright. In fact, if they, it's good because if you call, then you can write down also what they answer. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, but no, I think artificial intelligence can record. That's what I heard.
They are recording.
They are recording,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you use that? Anyone here using the recording punya
Use phone record.
phone recording punya
For immigration,
facility?
they have their own recording. Immigration, they have recording, I think.
No, I mean for our own, for
Oh.
Pathfinder.
No.
Yeah,
No,
you don't,
we
right?
don't have that.
Yeah. So then if tak ada, then you have to write down lah, kan?
Like they are talking and then there's no like
Teams can record the call.
If a Zoom meeting or meeting
Okay.
Teams, we can
Zoom you can record.
Yeah.
But record you need to get permission,
Yes.
Remember,
Yeah.
you cannot record without permission because it's against the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people just record without telling
Ah.
normal lah kan. You know. So, but of course, if you do not have that need, that's why you jot down what you want to say. Then you just when you talk, you write down the
Yeah.
answer, Because remember after that you want to recap. Remember,
Yeah.
Correct.
You want to recap over the email, right? Anything conversation must be recapped in an email. If not, you would not have any evidence later if there is any
Yeah.
disagreement. If there is any issues later, this is where you can refer, right? If not, who will remember 6 months ago conversation? Nobody will remember,
Yeah.
and nobody would even admit, even if they remember,
Yeah.
right? But now with all this in writing, it's there, all right? And speak, of course, clearly, at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow, and this is where the line or the signal plays a big part. You know, sometimes here in Malaysia,
Yeah.
you will have I cannot hear you. I have to go to another place.
Yeah.
Sometimes WhatsApp call is better than the normal line. Sometimes the other way round. But you all use office phone, you use handphone.
Teams.
Oh, okay. You don't
Last
use your
time
own
masa
handphone.
dulu sebelum ada Teams.
Before
Kita
Teams,
pakai
you
Teams dulu lah.
call using normal phone.
Normal phone. Like
Normal phone.
that phone lah yang tu landline.
Landline, that phone lah,
Ah.
landline. But do you use your handphone as well?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Because office hours sometimes outside,
Yeah.
people call you, still have to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So, but whatever it is, preparation is very important. Yeah, all right. I like that. Listen more. Yeah, because sometimes client just want to, they have some frustration, whatever. Just hear them out. Yeah, hear them out. All right. Of course, show empathy is very important. You have to empathize for whatever that their issue that they're having. And of course, yeah, next step you must confirm, thank the caller and close politely, and of course, after that, with that email lah. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I think it's quite straightforward lah. I think all of you are expert. I think all of you are making phone calls every day. One day, how many times?
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, you forgot how many times.
Yeah,
Depends.
if you are too very busy.
Very busy, you can get what? More than 5 a day?
More.
More than 5 a day. Mimi, in Penang, macam mana? Very busy?
Yes, same. Kalau busy, I think around 5 to 6 calls juga lah.
5 to 6
Asking
calls.
for this document, asking for this thing, this
Yeah.
thing lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're working from home, so how is it after office hours? Frequent calls as well?
Crazy sometimes.
Sometimes,
Crazy sometimes. Yeah, because sometimes my client, they will email me around 4:50, something like that.
Yeah.
Then they will text me, WhatsApp me. Oh, Mimi, I just sent the email to you. Can you look on that? Oh my God, I said nearly to 5. But sometimes I have to sit down because this is urgent thing.
Of course,
So I
you
have to
have to.
sit down and go through. So
Yeah.
just do it. Yeah, for the urgent thing, so I have
Of
no
course.
choice. I have to do it.
Yeah, because you have that ownership mindset. Remember?
Yeah.
The ownership
Yeah.
mindset that I show you, because you want Pathfinder to
To settle
succeed. You want Pathfinder to succeed, right? You want to do the
Yes.
best for your client. Yeah?
Yeah.
Tak kisahlah, I mean after office ke tak kan?
Yeah.
Pahala banyak.
Lah, it's okay lah.
It's okay, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, alright. Anything that you want to, so far I think
So far, okay.
it's quite clear, right?
Okay.
Alright. Before, during, after. Remember, this is the summary. Before, during, after. Yeah. I just giving a summary lah. Because a structured call shows professionalism. Yeah. It doesn't show professionalism, right? After a while, they call back. I forgot lah. Just now, what do we agree? That's not very professional, right?
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing, to the reputation of the company. It shows that you're not professional enough. It means that you're not even paying attention to the call earlier. Yeah. When you do not pay attention, what does it mean? The customer does not matter to you, right? It's not important to you. That's how they feel. That's how they feel, and you do not want them to feel that way. Alright? Okay, I think apart from that, I think you can read the slides. It's quite straightforward. Yeah? Okay? Alright, I think this I mentioned. Facts, impact, and next step. I think I already mentioned. Yeah? Yeah. Facts, I think this is just the summary. Okay, actually I think we can stop for lunch now. Really good timing. Yeah,
Okay.
good timing because we can continue after lunch. Actually, we are almost there. Yeah, we are almost there because I like to get more time for Q&A and more of discussion. Yeah, because actually for adult learning it's more better that way. Yeah. Okay.
Mesti lah, ni training.